So we called it again, guys. The new free dark matter is Clyde Drexler, and you gotta let me know down below in the comments who's your starting shooting guard, which, by the way, he can play the point guard position. But if you're like me and you want to see new locker codes, you want to see playoff moment cards, then like the video right now, because I do like the bold sets. But at the same time, though, we do need some playoff content. And now when it comes to the other players, obviously when it comes to Clyde specifically, he is going to be a PG/shooting guard. We literally called it. When it comes to him, you guys can see we did have a diamond, we had an amethyst. That's why I figured we would see a Clyde Drexler, because usually 2K makes him, you know, one of the reward cards every year in 2K. And so he definitely is going to be one of those 6'7" cheesy point guards. And I do like the size for him. 6'7" definitely is going to be a great size at the PG position. But I just feel like 2K definitely could have given us a different position instead of another point guard. And speaking of a point guard, we're also getting Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday is going to be a Galaxy Opal 98. Now, when it comes to Jrue, he's actually one of the best point guards we've gotten so far this year. He had this diamond one. Tis the season present. And when it comes to his size, 6'5", so definitely some, you know, bigger point guards. Not the tallest, but definitely on the bigger side compared to like your 6'3", 6'2", 6'1" point guards. And Jrue Holiday, I feel like, can definitely be, you know, something great, something potentially amazing, even though, again, it's another point guard up in here. Now, speaking of a different position, 2K also is giving us this 7'5" center, Pavel. Hopefully, I'm saying that name correctly. I actually had to Google his height, and he's 7'5". I don't even remember the last time that we've seen him in my team, if at all. You guys can let me know. I was actually searching in you know, my team right here in the database, and also, you know, in the game, and it doesn't pop up. So if anybody knows the last time that we've seen him, let me know, because he actually is going to be a pink diamond. And with him being 7'5", he definitely does have potential to be one of the best centers in the game. However, though, they might give him the Yao Ming treatment. So, you know, Yao 7'6", Pavel, you know, Pavel, he's 7'5", so you know what I mean? He might get like a 43-pointer like Yao. He might end up getting like a 25 speed. I will say, though, if they end up juicing him as a center, you know, he can only play center. So if they make him as good, if not better than some of the centers we have right now, he'll be great. But if they give him the Yao Ming treatment, he's going to be trash. But let me know if you guys do know about him, because, again, I had to Google it. He's 7'5", and I don't remember the last time that we've seen him in my team. Now, we do also have some other players, of course. The other one is going to be Peja. Now, he tends to always get a reward card, too. Peja right here, you guys can see. He's actually going to be a good size, especially at the 3. He's going to be 6'10", so small forward/power forward for him. We already have the diamond, we have the amethyst. So anytime that you see a player that does have an amethyst or a diamond in the game, they'll most likely end up getting a new card eventually. So I do like him specifically because it's a different position, and again, 6'10" is definitely going to be a great size, even though that setter kind of is pretty exciting as long as 2K makes him good. We are also getting another player, and that is going to be Brandon Jennings up in here. Jennings right here, another point guard. Yes, you guessed it correctly. Another PG, bro. I don't know what 2K's obsession is with point guards. Now, he's going to be 6'1", and so obviously just going to be an undersized point guard. So I don't think he's going to be that special when it comes to, you know, him specifically. No disrespect, but he has a lot of lowlights, you know, in my team and also in, you know, his career. And so he is going to be another player that we're getting for free. And now, obviously, with a new set coming, that means that the existing one is going to be expiring. And I've actually been grinding out some agendas. I've been doing domination. I've been trying to get as many players and also, you know, challenges, agendas done. And so I actually do have some rewards right here. Let's go ahead and claim it. So I got my Jeff Teague. You know, that was the most recent one. You know, we have a lot of free players, obviously, at the moment. Rolando, we got to get him. That gets added to the collection. I've been trying to get as many of these done. We'd also get Jaime, my boy Jamie. You already know, a free card right there. If it's free, it's for me. And so I've been doing those agendas, right? Now, these right here, obviously, with Bill Russell, he's going to be replaced with Clyde Drexler. So you literally have 19 hours to get him if you do want to get him. I still got to get the dunks. I got to get the Rocket wins, the Nets points, Celtic rebounds, double-double, and stuff like that. If you guys see me online and I'm trying to get rebounds, you know what to do, right? So definitely go after Bill Russell, too. And then we do still have Ja Morant. Ja Morant, you know, I still got to decide if I'm going to get him just because, you know, it's another point guard. So many point guards. Oh, my goodness. So Bill Russell right here is going to be expiring. He's going to be replaced with the new sets, even though we still got to talk about other stuff, too, because 2K, the playoffs right now are going on, and we've been having some amazing games. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of the year, we got to see some locker codes, because if you guys remember last year, we actually had a lot of moment cards. They actually even mentioned that we were going to be getting moment cards, you know, in the previous playbook. As you guys can see, one of the previous ones, they came out and said, listen, right here, okay, if players go off, so as players go off with big performances, we should be getting content for the playoffs, right? And in previous 2Ks, we've had some crazy moment cards, and even right now, the postseason has been great. For example, James Harden, and James Harden right here literally saved the Clippers because, you know, Luka and Kyrie, they were making a comeback, and they almost won that game. But with James Harden, I would love to see him get a moments card. You know, for example, of course, Jamal Murray, he hit that game winner against my Lakers. It happens. It'd be like that. He definitely deserves a moments card. And then, of course, also Anthony Edwards. And if you've been watching Anthony Edwards, this man has been dominating. He took out Kevin Durant and the Suns, literally swept them. So I feel like Edwards, you know, Jamal Murray, and then, of course, James Harden, they definitely deserve moment cards, even though there's definitely other players, too. You guys can let me know what player you want to see as a moments card, because, again, 2K literally says right here that, you know, based on the round-by-round performances and then, of course, player individually performances, and even though 2K did say right here that we are getting rewards to earn round-by-round, you know, they do emphasize moments, and so I feel like we should be seeing moment cards as well, even though we should be getting something after the first round, which, you know, should be coming to an end very soon. It's around the corner. Even though last year, if you guys remember, they actually gave us a lot of free stuff. For example, locker codes. Do you guys remember locker codes? I feel like we need some locker codes. I know the Bolt set, some people love it, some people hate it. But, you know, they've been consistently adding it. And look at all the locker codes that we used to get. Oh, my goodness. Locker codes. Locker codes. This was actually during, like, the playoffs. You know, I ended up searching playoff games. You know, playoff cards. We used to get throwback playoff cards as well. Evolutions. They would update this, you know, almost every single day. You know, they did give us the deluxe playoff pack, which at least is something. They added these packs. We did get a locker code, I think, recently too. But, you know, it's only been one. I feel like last year they gave us a lot more. Even, you know, in 2K19, my favorite MyTeam of all time, you know, they gave the moment cards, you know, more locker codes, more evolutions, and I feel like the Bolt set definitely is something to go after. You know, James Harden, like I mentioned, he should get a moments card. I do like the Bolt set, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like, you know, they kind of forgot about moment cards. They forgot about locker codes again. We need more locker codes in my team because if it's free, it's for me. And so I do wonder if 2K's gonna, you know, keep their word when it comes to that. We're gonna see very soon. And listen, 2K, if you need some, you know, some recommendations, you know, I gave you some highlights. Obviously, there's a lot of players that definitely have been going off for the playoffs, but Anthony Edwards definitely deserves a moments card. Jamal Murray deserves one, and then of course James Harden with how he's playing. We got to get one of him too. So 2K, don't forget about moment cards, okay? And also locker codes. Bring back locker codes. And I am actually kind of curious to see what you guys think about this new set that we're getting. Because obviously we're talking about the playoff moments. We're talking about locker codes, how we need to get some. But when it comes to, like, you know, the stuff that we're actually getting, like Drexler, Peja, Jennings, Jrue Holiday, Pavel right here, you guys got to tell me. Do you like this set? Is it a W? Is it an L? I still think, like I said, Pavel, if they make him a really good center, he's going to be one of the best ones. A free 7-foot center, finally. Drexler, another point guard, but he can run the shooting guard position, 6'7". Jrue Holiday is going to be elite as well as a point guard. Peja could be good if they make his release, you know, amazing. He could be potentially great at 6'10". And then, of course, Brandon Jennings, he'll just kind of be there. So this is going to be the new set that we are getting coming tomorrow. And so they're going to be available through the agendas for free. So make sure to go after the Bill Russell before he expires. And I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. Let me know what you think about it. And if you want to see more, check out the No Money Spent series. Check out the God Squad. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.